Good morning. It's Y drop day. The Haggy is here. We're gonna put some fertilizer on some corn. This first field here we are doing is one of those very early planted fields that has my high management standard practice plot in it, and I need him to be on the right rows. So at 7:30 in the morning we are walking through dew covered corn to go and find the right rows. Not fun, but it's what you got to do sometimes. Alright, so he is finding us. There he's got his row. We're gonna get the heck out the way here. Here's my flag splitting the plot, and there's the first Y drop, so that's in there. He's in the right spot. All right, he's good, knows what he's doing. I'm gonna let him go. I've got a truck here to pick up empty boxes. We got to go get loaded, and I got to print off the paperwork for the guy, so we're gonna go do that. Start moving some of these empties out of here. All right, so he finished the first field and we got him loaded up for the second one. It's a short load. We got a field that's just 18 acres. He's gonna go and do that, and then I've got to meet him with the tender truck to do the rest here. So this one's a little ways away, but he'll get there. And yeah, we should get this done fairly quickly. Okay, well, we got this field here done. We did like a little over 50 acres of the 57 out there. I told him he didn't have to do all the little point rows and turns and stuff and run more corn over than it's worth probably. Nah, I probably wouldn't, but still. We're gonna load up. We got one more field we're gonna do. There's 100 acres just down the road here. So I'm gonna move the truck down there for him and just let him have at it. Well, we got the truck moved to the next field here. He pulled in and went the opposite way around the field. So I can't show you. I was going to stand up here and film him coming by, but there's 100 acres here. A lot better in the back of the field than the front of the field. Stuff looks like crap along the road. That's just standard for this field. So anyway, I'm going to park the truck here. Phil's going to come pick me up, take me back. We're going to let him finish this, and we'll come get the truck later. I got other stuff to do. Well, the Y dropping is done, I think. I did not do very good getting footage of that. I am sorry. We didn't have time, so I kind of got a lot going on right now. We've got another truck here. We got to load up with boxes, so we're getting ready to do that right now. I've got the seed company intern here sorting some plot signs, and they want to put my plot signs up today, so I'm gonna have to work on that. Plus, they told me that all my accounts have to be done by the end of the day, like make sure everything is correct on the computer system. So we gotta go do that. I'll show you what the barn looks like in a minute. We're getting boxes out of there, but I still got 2 full loads worth, and we got more to pick up. So time to put signs up, get started here, putting posts in. See, the pile's shrinking. I had boxes show up between the semis that I loaded today, so I didn't get as far as I thought I was going to, but I think we're at 87 empties sitting here. Those still got beans. We got 2 over there with beans. Those are my empties that don't get returned. Oh, we're getting there. We are getting there. Tomorrow, I intend to pick up boxes. Hopefully that's going to happen. Anyway, back to plot signs. Well, I was wrong. Maybe he wasn't done yet when I recorded that earlier, but he was close. There he goes. I thought today was going to be an exciting video. It's not turning out that way. So we went to lunch and got the plot signs up there, and then found out that today I had to have all of my accounts done on the computer for seed business stuff, and so then we sat at the computer for a couple hours going through that and updating it. And they weren't terrible, but it was just you got to go through each one of them and make sure. So I got everybody's done except for our farms, because I'm waiting on a transfer of some double crop beans that we planted that have to get transferred, and I can't do it until they're done. Finally had some time to come up and get our truck. Dad dropped me off here. I'm gonna walk out and look and see if we can see anything from where this Y drop ran out in the corn here. We'll walk off the ends a little bit, take a look. Okay, well, there's the Haggy tracks. Get off the ends and the corn gets a lot taller and a lot better. But we definitely need some rain anytime. So there's a hurricane coming towards us tomorrow night. It's supposed to bring a couple inches of rain with it, and that would be a pretty darn good thing for us. So it is dry on the root zone here. You can't see that fertilizer. There's no moist band, which I thought we might see. We can, however, see some on the stalks. It's a little sticky, a little wet right there. That's that 28 getting dribbled on. And you can see a little bit there. It's not a lot. It's 20 gallons to the acre is what we put on for a rate. Oh yeah, you can see it right there. We definitely need some rain to get that washed into the soil. The theory with these Y drops is that instead of putting it in the center of the row, you're putting it right on the base of the plants. And even a heavy dew, you get some water that runs down the stalk and will wash it right down into that root zone. It's good in theory. In practice, well, we could use rain. You get some rain to take that nitrogen down into the root zone and everything will look better. So, but if it does rain tomorrow, it was pretty good timing getting it on and done today. There, we got some on that leaf. That's going to burn a little bit, but whatever. It'll be fine. Yeah. It would have been more interesting to come out here right after he had done it and be able to look at the band on the ground, but looks like we got some on there. And last year this application made a big difference for us, but last year we had exceptionally good corn, so we'll see if that happens again this year or not. Yeah, you can see on the end here where it's definitely dried up. There was a little bit of a trail. I don't know how well that shows up. Definitely not. Not even a little bit. But I can see there's a trail there. You can see it where they were dribbling as he made his turn. So just can't see it out there anymore. Uncle Jack's up. He's fixing the AC and blowing out the radiators on the old 7520 there. Dad's been doing some mowing the last few days and it's working, but not great. So he had a little Freon. Should be better. We are going to head up to, we got to get a tool. We're going to head up to the irrigation field and check on our rain. Make sure we haven't lost any more drops. And try and find the one we lost last night. We lost one and I didn't even bother looking for it. I just put the new one that I had on. So the machine is clear in the back of the field. It's a little bit hard to get to right now, but I do want to get to it so we can check it out. Make sure no more drops have broken off. And somebody else that has one that saw my video sent me a message and said that there was a couple other little brackets that they had taken out to fix the issue on their machine. They were seeing the same thing, so I wanted to look into that a little bit closer. So we've got some tools. We've got a spare drop just in case. We're gonna cross the river here. Nice and clear today. And we'll get as close as we can back here. Whoa. I was wrong. It's not so hard to get to. I didn't know if I'd be able to get back this far along the river, but we did. It's going to be making a turn here real fast though, so I have to shut her down and take a look. Well, our two drops are still there. That's good. All right. Well, we try not to get wet or run over. We'll look and see here. So you'll notice these two drops in the center have this extra bracketing on them right here that those don't have. How much farther it comes down. And I believe that's to keep them from flexing into this tire. Problem is it limits their ability to flex, and we're breaking this fitting right here. There's the only two that have broken. And so one of the other guys that has one said, take this bracket off, take these two bolts off. So I brought wrenches. I brought the wrong size. I thought for sure they'd be half inch or 9/16, but that's a 7/16. So I'm not going to be able to do it right now. But that's what I intend to do, is to take that off, and that allows it to flex farther. So that this isn't such a rigid connection here. In the meantime, I did bring some zip ties. We're going to throw one on down here and up here and zip tie them together. so that we don't lose it if it does break. Turning. All right, let me see what we can do here. All right, we're gonna try that. I put one tight below, one tight above, and then a zip tie loose in between them, so if it breaks, it should stay hanging and dangling there. But you can see how those get pulled back, like that one is right there. And when it comes back, it's okay, because that hose up top and that pivot point, it can flex. But when it's going the other way and it's getting pulled back in towards the machine, it can only go so far, and then it breaks the PVC fitting there at that drop. So I know a lot of you said use some galvanized or something else for that fitting. I don't want to get to that point. We might, but it's kind of one of those things of we're learning about this machine and what all we need to do and the little improvements. And so I'm gonna let 360 come up with a solution or what they want me to do, and if they want to keep sending me new drops right now, I'm gonna let them. But in my mind, something flexible in there down lower would be the proper fix for this. If we, instead of that rigid connection, put something flexible, or even this is a female glue to male threaded PVC fitting there. If that was a female glue to female threaded with a male hose nipple in there, I feel like that would be a stronger connection. So we may do that. But it's a $2 part that breaks. It's not the end of the world. So I've been asked a lot whether we're leaving a check strip. Well, we're not intentionally, but do you guys see this corn right here? Holy cow. So we are right next to the riser, like the pipe is right here, but this little stretch of home path here, it never actually waters. It never gets right here. And my goodness, is this corn rolled up. Look at that. That is what the whole field would look like, or most of the field, the sandy spots anyway, if it didn't have any water. Let me walk for a little bit and we'll find somewhere that it did water. Well, there's water on the ground right there. We're 50 feet from that other spot, right in the middle of the backbone. Yeah, the water's making a difference. It's making a huge difference right now. Oh, that makes me feel really good, really good. Okay, we gotta walk this backbone this way and see if we can't find our missing drop. It should be clear down there towards the end of this. Found it. All right. Didn't make it as far as I would have thought. It was missing for a while until we found it yesterday. Darn. Oh well, it's what it is. That means we've run for a while without breaking one. That's good. Hopefully we don't have any more issues, but we'll take those bolts in that bracket out to give it a little more flex, and hope that solves our issue, or we'll see. One step at a time. We'll try one thing at a time until we get it fixed. Yep, it's not a very big spot here right by this riser, but right here, it didn't get watered. It's really hard to stand on that post. I tried. They're also not watering this pass over here that's like 40 feet of corn plus the 20 feet of path here. So this is also kind of test strippy, and you can see it really curling down there in a little ways back. All is good here. I need to take this plug out and put a little drinking fountain bubbler in here. That'd be awesome. This is a little aggressive to try and get a drink out of. That's barely cracked. Guess I'm gonna go home now. Everything's running good up there, so that's good. Tomorrow morning, we're gonna make a box pickup run. We've got a couple of guys up that way that I need to go and pick up some boxes from, so I'm gonna try and do that, and then we'll see what's going on in the afternoon. I could make another box run, but if we got other stuff to do, we'll do other stuff. I should be putting some field signs up. I'm hoping it's raining. Pretty good chance of rain tomorrow, or tomorrow night more so we should have tomorrow, but we could use it. So come on, barrel, make it to Michigan. All right guys, have a great night. Thanks for watching this. I've talked about it a lot in the last week, but Farm Focus is still doing their fundraiser for the 50-mile march. $5 from every shirt and hat. I realized it's hats as well as shirts. But every $5 from every shirt and hat sold through the 14th. So I don't know, what's that, Friday? It's a week from today. No, it's a week from yesterday, through Sunday. Goes to the 50-mile march. Sounds like a great cause to me. So if you need some stuff, best time of the year to go and get it is when they do this 4th of July fundraiser. I appreciate it. They appreciate it. Yeah, go check it out. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do that. Like the video. Much appreciated for that. And feel free to leave a comment down below. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.